Um, and yes, where people hit because like the Pro Bowl we know is garbage anymore, and they just play flag football. Um, for whatever reason, over the years it's changed. We were discussing this a little bit before we came on, and I gave my reasoning was that back in the '90s, when it was still decent to watch the Pro Bowl, they gave incentives to be there, and it meant something. And it took place after the Super Bowl instead of before the week before. And I think that hurt it a lot too. But that's just my opinions on it. And I know Will was like he was saying he agreed, and it made sense. But it is what it is now with it. Kind of puts the NFL with the only sport really without a real kind of all-star game.
Yeah, because I
Now,
was gonna say hockey got a really good one. In fact, their whole weekend is entertaining on how they do it.
yes, because they have they have a night of skills, and then they have the young guns, and then they have the I guess your veterans, older guys doing the all-star games, and they changed it up from what it used to be. I don't really watch the actual. I like the skills. I watch all the skill stuff. I don't really watch the games no more because you got to watch like 4 mini all-star games, or 3. So if the 2 Easterns go against each other and the 2 Westerns go against each other, and then the winners play against each other, and yeah, and then the winning team gets money and prizes and stuff. Which is cool, but it's incentive. There's a car for MVP. There's different stuff to make them want to play.
Yeah, and they make it worthwhile for the athletes to participate in this, and they actually all look like they do have fun. It doesn't even look scripted when they talk, like when you watch the NBA. But to me, it's bad enough you have to come up with ideas every year to make it worthwhile, as entertainment. I think the one year, quote me if I'm wrong if it happened last year, but the one when they had Sabrina, um, and I think she took on Steph Curry. I think that was one of the most highlighted of the evenings. Then the 3-point contest still gets a good buzz. Slam dunk.
Last couple years hasn't been
No,
that entertaining. You haven't had that flashy young guy to like bring some jazz back to it. The slam dunk contest always does that. It goes for a lull a little bit where it'll be like awesome because you have all these young, exciting guys, and then they start getting older and it levels out for a couple years, and then you find these another wave comes. So, but I know the last few years the slam dunk contest has not been that great.
no.
Not that I really watch the NBA All Star Game that much anymore, but I do keep an eye on it to see what's going on. Baseball with their All Star Game is whoever wins gets the home field advantage of the NL or AL, isn't it? Do they still do
Yeah.
that? Okay, I know they did it a
Yeah.
while ago.
Yeah, I want to say they did because um that's how, who was it this year? The Dodgers and the who did the Dodgers play? Because they ended up winning it. And I want to say I think they were the home team first, if I'm not mistaken. Oh Christ. Anyway, I think that format still goes.
Okay, I know they were doing it for a while, and I thought that was pretty cool because that gives you incentive to actually try to win
Yep.
because it helps your division get home field for the World Series, and you want to be there in the World Series, so why not want to help your team win? Um, so hopefully, I don't think the NFL is going to change anytime soon with their Pro Bowl All Star kind of game format. Unfortunately, and it hurts it for the fans.
Oh, it definitely
Um,
does.
like I said, I like I like watching the skill stuff in hockey, even in basketball. Not really a baseball person, so but the home run derby was always fun. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on that. Look, we're just hanging out talking. It came up. Let's go with it. Let's talk. But yeah, bring the good Pro Bowl back. Make it after the Super Bowl, so everybody can have a chance to be there. I think that hurt it too, is because you think, especially with the Patriots, Tom Brady was never there because he was always in the Super Bowl. So as a fan, you're a little upset you don't get to see your favorite All-Star playing the All-Star game because they don't play because they don't want to get injured before the Super Bowl. Put it back after the Super Bowl so the Super Bowl players can play too. And put it back in Hawaii or whatever.
Yeah, where it was like a vacation spot and
make it fun again. As always, like, comment, share, hit that bell so you know when we're live. Which is every Tuesday at 7. So come hang out with us. I'm just Josh.
I'm Will the Thrill.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.